24 inches across. I'm running at 450 RPM.
It's
I forgot.
raining at you.
I forgot this. So it doesn't get me in the face.
It's raining at you.
Yep. Is it round yet?
No, not really.
Not round yet. Nope. She's getting there though. You got that pretty close.
No, you still have a lot.
Yep. That's the bottom, so we can curve this one a little bit. What I don't want to do is I want to make this too much thinner that way, so.
That is flying everywhere.
It is. It gets all over the place. We're getting closer. Still flat there. Still flat there. So you got a little further to go.
I see a flat. I see a flat right there.
Yep, yep. You're looking at it right. Gotta be getting closer. Oh, I see a flat yet. Right there. See it?
Yeah.
Right there?
Also,
So we're pretty darn close though. We're pretty darn close. Flat's gone, but see what Grandpa's got? I got a crack. This is all, this wood is all garbage right here. It's cracking all the way through. That is not good. That is not good. Poop. That is, yeah. Grandpa has to get rid of that crack. All right, crack is right here.
Can I see?
Yep, you can see part of it right here, but it starts right here. See it? It runs all the way through there. And it comes out over here. But Grandpa might be able to get rid of that because the bowl is going to be designed like this. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of some of that. I'm going to get up in the chair there. Let's see what we can do.
Stall all the way.
Okay. Take another look. We got rid of it here. It's gone right there. And it's very light right there. I can probably fix that. So I'm going to keep pushing this right out. A little bit left.
Guess what? You need a shower.
Yep. Right here. I'll take that. I'll take this guy out here. Yep.
I'm going inside. I forgot to give you the glasses.
You're gonna do what?
I'm going inside.
Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me.
Here.
Oh, thank you, bud. I'll be in just a little bit. Alrighty, this is my cherry bowl. It ended up being 21.5 inches across. This is the one that had the crack in it. And actually, you can see how I removed the crack and added it as part of the design. Turned out very lovely. I love the grain work. This is a black walnut that we glued up. It's 24 inches. Okay, I got the black walnut bowl flipped over. This bowl is requested to be cut like this. They're looking for something with a very straight edge on it and just a little bevel here. And the same thing across the top here, and then cut in deep. This I can take it. It's only going to be about 2 1/8 inch deep bowl. And then a flat bottom. So we'll see what we can do with it. These are the faceplate screws that were in it. I have to get into that. They were in about 1 inch into the wood, so I shouldn't have any problem catching up with that. But you'll notice this is a glued board. This is all kiln dried, very dry wood. Here's your seam here, And here's another seam right there. But so far it's working really, really well. We'll cut in, go across, and see what we got. All right, this also I wanted to tell you, this is black walnut, and it's actually not one of my favorite ones to turn. It looks beautiful when it's all done, but it's a very, I get a lot of tear out on black walnut, and it takes a little bit extra time, and it sands very, very difficult. My wife would have claimed this black walnut bowl. She really, really liked it, but it already had a home for it to go to, so this is the way it worked out. This one here is cherry, maple, and black walnut, and it turned out really lovely. Actually, we got this one up on our wall. We built supports to hold it on the wall, and you can take it right down and use it. Alrighty, my goal today is to try and get this bowl, which is my own personal popcorn bowl, as thin as possible without a blowout. So I'm going to see what I can do, clear it all out, and hopefully we can make it nice and thin. I'm looking for maybe a 1/4 inch. That's it, right there. Nice and even. I'm not going any thinner than that. I got exactly the thickness I want right here. It's following the outside wall perfectly. And now right there is where I'm going to pick up and try to bring it around the rest of the curve. 1 7/8, 2 1/8. So there's a 1/4 inch thick right in the center there. I'm just going to take off on the backside enough to give it a hollow, just so that it sits on the rim on the outside here. I'll flip that around, but I'm going to sand this all up, take out these cut marks in here a little bit. I don't want to take it down anymore with my tools. I got where I want it. I'll fix that with sandpaper. All right, I'll bring you back after we're all sanded up. As always, you want to make sure you have a center point on your backside of your bowl, so when you go to put this on, which we're using this currently as a jam chuck, and then after I get it down a little further, I'll pull the tailstock, I'll turn on my vacuum chuck, and it'll hold it in place to get the bottom cleaned off. But after I do that, I have to leave it on until I finish sanding. So I don't use my vacuum chuck to do this. I just use this a jam chuck on it. And this will hold it pretty darn good. And we'll take this piece off as far as we can until the very, very final part. And at that point, then I'll pull this on and turn on my vacuum chuck. This is going to be my foot, or my high spot. This is really not going to be a foot. All I'm going to do is bring it around and bring it in a little bit, because I really want this basically a lap bowl for a popcorn bowl. So I don't want a foot, but I want to have a high spot so when it's sitting on the counter, it's not rocking on the bottom. So we're pretty darn close right at this point. Right now we got a high point there, and just a little bit of a concave. So actually that's looking pretty darn good. I think I'm going to do is take the tail off of this and then use my scraper to round that out just a little bit. Oh. So people, what did I just do wrong? I forgot to turn on. I forgot to turn on the vacuum chuck. Now it'll hold a lot better. It's going to take some light nibbles to get rid of this piece on the end here. Good, just a little high on either side right here, here and here. Just gotta clear that out. I think I'll use my scraper for that. There it is. All we do is sand that up, and we're all set. My rim thickness is about 3/16, which is really what I wanted. One of these days I'll get gutsy and take it down further, but that is a nice bowl. And okay, I lost the film on the small black walnut bowl, but I used my tools that I made, my hollowing tools, to actually hollow this out, and it turned out really nice, except for one little thing. If you'll notice real closely in the center, there's a dot, and my Forstner bit, I took it in too deep and ended up just a little bit in the bottom. This is my popcorn bowl, which I showed earlier. Turned out nice. Black walnut, cherry, and maple. Just fun stuff. Just just tons of fun to play with. Wanted to go a little bigger, so these bowls, that one's actually about 14 inches, 15 inches across now. The other ones are, that one is 22 and the other one is 21 and a half. And the black walnut, it's probably around 19 and a half. But this is the one that had the crack in it, and took the crack out by just making it part of the lip. So you came in and took that out. That's why you don't know what you've got until you start working on the bowl. So you create things as you go just to make the wood work. I like the little lip that I left in there on the front side. I put it back in on this one. This particular bowl is actually hanging on our wall in the living room. I built brackets for this. I have brackets for the cherry one also. We're still looking for a home for the cherry one. We'll find somebody who will take that one. But it's a bigger bowl. It's just like, what do you do with it? So I hung it on the wall. It looks really cool. It becomes a piece of art then. This black walnut, again, my wife wanted this one, but that didn't happen. That ended up on somebody else's dining room table. But turned out really, really cool. I really had fun with it. Like I had said before, it's a harder wood to work with, but when it gets done, it is beautiful stuff. And it'll get darker. It'll get a little darker. So will that cherry bowl. It'll get a lot darker. In my next video, I'm going to show you what I did. I tried to copy what Captain Eddie did. And what he did is he made hollowing on the cheap, is what he titled his video. And it's making your own hollowing tools. And I'm going to show you what I did. I followed basically everything he did, where I got the parts and everything else, and put it together. And then I'm going to put them to work. And I really looking forward to have you see that, because they worked very well. All right, so if you subscribe, that'll be coming up next. I thank you very much.